Hello, so today I am going to do another charity shop haul. These seem to be quite a popular video on YouTube actually. I mean, I watch them and I feel like a few people watch my charity shop hauls as well. So I thought I would sit down, show you what I've bought in the last few weeks, popping in and out of a few little charity shops. I have a few which I can't help but pop into a couple of times a week just to see if they have any new stock or anything that I really like. So I'm going to talk you through everything that I've got. I've probably got maybe like 6 or 7 items, not many, but I thought I'd talk you through them, and I'm also going to do a try-on haul, kind of intertwined with it as well, because I know that it's all kind of well and good showing you something, but a few of these pieces are slightly longer, so they won't all fit in the shot, and I think it's like a nice little touch. I think it's nice just to show you what it looks like on as well. So here we go. So the first piece I have to show you is this beautiful blush pink kind of nude blouse. I love colours like these. I'm sure I've mentioned this 100 times on my channel before, but I really like the muted kind of pastel shades, and I feel like this is just beautiful. I think it was only £3, and when I saw it I just knew I had to pick it up. I really like it. I'm not sure how this collar will look. Sometimes I feel like this is quite an old-fashioned neckline, but I think it's lovely. I think it's so pretty, and all the buttons, I love fabric covered buttons on blouses like this, and they're on the sleeves as well, and it just hangs really nicely. I think it's a really nice piece. It will look lovely just with jeans, nice, and it'll be a nice little piece to add to my wardrobe, as I said, and one of those pieces which you can just put on in the morning and you're good to go. Now, whenever I go into charity shops or vintage shops or anything like that, even like car boot sales, I'm always on the lookout, as I've said probably again before on this channel, for really nice silk kind of camisoles, lace camisoles, because I feel like they're quite expensive to buy new, especially if you want 100% silk camisole. They're very expensive, but even just nice pretty camisoles, I feel, because again with the pyjama trend, this whole underwear is outerwear kind of lingerie trend, which is, you know, keeps coming back around. You can pay through the roof for really kind of delicate items, but I just think they're so pretty. And so when I saw this, again, you're not going to be able to see this very well, so I am gonna try this on for you. But I actually only saw this the other day in a charity shop, and it was £4. It's 100% silk, and it's from M&S, and it has the kind of really old school M&S label where it actually says St Michael on it. But 100% silk. I just think this is absolutely lovely. It's quite a long top, so I've worn it. I've actually done a blog post on it already. I couldn't wait to pop it on and try and style it up. I've worn it just over a pair of skinny jeans and then with like a light jumper over the top of it. So it just adds such a nice touch to your outfit, something a little bit different. I like that you can kind of see it poking out at the bottom. I'm not sure whether I would ever wear this as a dress, but I just think this is lovely. I love the colour, really pretty ivory, and as I said, I love finding pieces like this, especially when they're so cheap and they're 100% silk and they're like a vintage M&S. That's like the best find, isn't it? Now the next piece I found, I'm so happy with this when I saw it. I think this is lovely. This is going to be near impossible to show you in this little shot, so obviously, as I said, I am going to try this on and kind of do a much better shot so you're able to see it. But it's just this coat. This is a bit of a difficult colour to explain. I'm not sure how it's going to come out on camera. As I'm looking at it now, it looks almost kind of pale green, which it isn't, because I don't like pale green, so I don't think I would have bought it if it was, but it's a kind of beigey, off-white, cream kind of colour coat. It's very shimmery as well, but I'm such a coat jacket person, I can't help it. I just love them so much. And this is that kind of almost duster coat style jacket as well. Now the bottom, I'm so sorry, I know that this is going to be so horrible for you to watch if you can't see it properly, but it's got this really pretty detailing all around the bottom. So it's almost kind of it's like a ribbon effect around here, and then it's just got this really pretty, it's not lace, but it's just a really pretty kind of transparent material, then that just frills, and it goes all the way around the bottom. So if you're wearing this with even just a really simple pair of skinny jeans and then a pair of flat loafers, it just adds such a nice touch to the bottom of a jacket. I think that's lovely. It comes down probably calf length, which is perfect, but I just think this is absolutely beautiful. It's actually originally from Millen, but I picked this up for £10. It's in perfect condition, and I just thought it would be really, it's like a wedding guest jacket, isn't it? I just think it's so, so pretty. It did have a button on it, but I've already taken that off with the view to put on a nice gold button. I'm not sure, actually, see, I have these, sorry, I'm just going to go out of shot. I picked up these little set of buttons the other day from a charity shop for 60p. Even the guy behind the counter was a bit like, well, that's a bit pointless, isn't it, 60p? And I was like, well, that's what they're priced at. I think you get 10, maybe? 10, but they're just kind of like pearl buttons with then gold around the outside. I'm pretty sure these are plastic, obviously they're not you know, kind of real plated gold or anything like that. But these are really, really pretty, but these might just be a tad small to put on there. But I just thought I'd throw those in. Okay. Yes, but I'm going to find a really, really nice gold button to put on there. I don't plan to do it up when I wear it, but I just love gold, so I just thought that would look really nice. But I've already rolled the sleeves up, and it's got this really pretty kind of grey, silky material when you roll them up on the cuffs. So yes, I'm very happy with that. I really, really like it, and you will see what it looks like on, because I think it looks really, really nice. Now, the next piece I actually saw, I think I was heading home from work and I popped into the charity shop, which is normally just down the road from me. Normally, it was always just down the road from me. And I saw this dress in there and I thought, oh no, I won't. And all that night and then all the next morning I just kept thinking about it, and I thought, oh, I really hope no one's gone in there in like the 2 hours since I left and since it's opened and bought it, because I just kept thinking about it. And whenever I keep thinking about something, actually there's something else which the same kind of scenario happened. And so I went back in and I bought it, and it's this dress. It's actually originally from H&M. I'm not sure if I've seen it in there or not. This is, it's a bit of a different print for me because I love florals and I love stripes. This is more, it's almost like kind of a bit abstract-y, which I'm not always that keen on, but because the colour, like the colour palette of it is so pretty, I just thought this was really nice. And actually it's a longer length as well, so it comes down again to about my calf, to my calves. But this is lovely. It's quite tight. I tried it on and it is quite a tight dress, so you wouldn't want to kind of wear it if you're, I don't know, going out for dinner or, you know, planning on having a burger or anything, because it is quite a tight fitting dress. But it's such a flattering fit. It is lovely. It's really figure hugging, and then it just flows out at the bottom, so it's perfect for, I don't know, summer garden parties or, you know, even a wedding. It is really, really lovely if you dress it up a little bit. I think this is £3. Now the next piece is actually from another high street shop as well. This is from Topshop, and now I feel like there's a bit of a story behind this top, because I remember seeing this, I think I saw it in store and fell in love with it, but I didn't get it for whatever reason, because this must have been a few years ago now, and maybe I couldn't justify spending the money. And then I kept thinking about it, and then I remember I'd seen it on eBay once or twice, but it was still going for probably, I don't know, 15, 16, 17 pounds, and I just thought, oh, I don't know, no, I won't bother. And then there and behold, or here and behold, no, lo and behold, I then walked into the charity shop and I saw it, and I just thought, this is the top which I'd wanted for so long. I just think it's so pretty. It's got this lovely embroidery stitching all on the front, and then it's got buttons all the way down it as well. It's again in that really pretty off-white kind of ivory colour, which I think is beautiful. It's in pretty good condition. A bit of the stitching here has come away, but I can just either kind of re-sew that or just finish it off and it will look fine. I think this was, maybe this was £4, £3, £4. So I feel like that's quite a good deal, considering it was probably, I don't know, £38 new or something like that. So I finally found the blouse. I really love it when that happens. I know it's 4 years late, but it's not really a trend piece, and embroidery's back in again this summer, as it normally does happen with trends, doesn't it? So yes, I really like this. I'm really happy I found it. So there's a little story there for you. Now this next piece, when Dave saw this, he was a bit horrified, I think. I don't know why. I think it's lovely. This is this blouse, and actually that was in the same. It was in the same charity shop that I got the Topshop top in. This really reminds me of I have no idea why, I'm not sure why, but this really reminds me of like the really pretty old French, like Italian villages. I don't know why, I can just imagine just kind of mooching around the cobbled streets just wearing something like this with a really pretty skirt and just tucked in. So I think that's how I would like to wear it. I'd like to wear it so it's just tucked in to a skirt, so it's still quite oversized, but it's tucked in, and because it's that really nice material, it just hangs really nicely as well. So for £1, I just couldn't leave it for £1, so I didn't. Obviously, I went and got it, and then I just had like the biggest smile on my face, and I was like, I'm so sorry, I'm just going to have to buy this as well, haha. Now, the last piece I want to show you, I actually got this morning. So this is the story similar to the H&M dress. I saw this top, oh, when would it have been? Maybe like a couple of days ago, I think, when I was just having a bit of a browse around, and I saw it and I just thought, oh, it's really pretty, because in one of the charity shops which I go to, I think it's, oh, I'm not sure which one it is now, but they have like a vintage section in there as well. I'm not sure if the items are actually vintage or whether they just think they're vintage and so they price them up a little bit, because this piece was in the vintage section and I have no idea why, because there's no labels on it, so I'm not really sure what classifies it as a vintage item if there are no labels in it. Maybe just because it looked a bit nicer, I'm not sure. But anyway, so it was a bit more expensive, and I saw it and I thought, oh, that's quite nice, you know, and but I kept thinking about it and I could not stop thinking about it, and because I knew I was going to film this video, I was like, well, that would be a good addition to include in the video. So I went in early this morning to do a few little odd jobs and in around the city, and then I just popped into the charity shop again just to see, and then it was there, and I thought, well, I'd thought about it for a few days and I've come back and you're still there, so then I bought it. So I should show you, surely that's what I should do. So this is the piece. You're now probably going to think, well, that's nothing too special, but I just thought this was so pretty. I absolutely love this top. I think it's lovely, and it's got a really nice neckline. It's almost like a sweetheart neckline on it. Still got the tag. Oh, British Heart Foundation. There we are. It's British Heart Foundation. This was £8.99, and I know that it's not a lot of money, but it's a lot of money for something which doesn't actually have any tags on it. But anyway, I just kept thinking about it, and I just thought, oh, like, that would look so nice with black jeans. It would look nice with like a really nice cozy black cashmere cardigan. It would look nice with a smart jacket. And you know, when you think about something and you think, well, I can't possibly not have that in my wardrobe now. So I had to just I had to go back and get it. At least that's what I justified anyway in buying it. So I really like this. I just think this is really pretty. It actually reminded me a lot of, if I have it, let me just you're going to see my tracksuit bottoms now. It reminds me a lot of this top that I've got. This is actually like an old top of my mum's, and I've stolen it. I'm not sure if she knows that or not, but I think it's originally from Topshop, but the label is so old on it. It's originally from Topshop, but the Topshop logo is so far removed from the one that we see today. But I absolutely love this top. Again, it's very simple. This actually has, I think they're pairs, but you have to get quite close to see that they're pairs, and I think that's what reminded me so much of this top, that they look quite similar in the print. And I just thought about this one because I love the colour of this. It never kind of gets old. It's one of those pieces that I just love wearing with jeans and a cardigan, and I think this is such a lovely top. So yeah, this reminded me basically of that very old Topshop top that I've stolen off my mum. So that's why I've picked this up. But yeah, so I thought I'd just show you that as well. So that is everything that I've bought over the last few weeks when I popped it into a few of the charity shops. Honestly, I can't tell you how much I love going into charity shops. I find that there are a few charity shops which are basically filled with bobbly jumpers and faded t-shirts, but then in and amongst all of those pieces you find really nice pieces where you're like, oh my god, I found it. So that's really nice. But then I find you also have the charity shops, which are kind of almost like vintage shops as well. There's one I go to, and then you find some really nice pieces, and they're normally all under a tenner. I just love it. I just think it's honestly like one of the best things to do. I just could while away hours just browsing and looking around, and only spending probably less than 30 quid here probably, I would have thought. So Anyway, I'm babbling, but I hope you enjoyed this. Please, please, please give it a like if you did, and subscribe if you're new as well. Thank you so much to everyone who's subscribed so far. It's made me really, really happy. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the try on part of it. I'm going to stop mumbling now and go and have a cup of tea, and I will see you all very, very soon. Bye!